What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Stubbs121 with Gamers Initiative, and it has been quite a while since we brought you guys some news. And I thought, wait, hey, come on, guys. Like, it is the perfect time to bring you guys some news because we have so many great stories to bring to you guys. And I just wanted to keep bringing you guys. I mean, this is honestly one of my favorite parts about doing this whole channel was to provide you guys with news because it allows me to kind of be more myself, be a little more creative, and just bring you some really great discussions, some really great topics, things like that, so that we can cover. And if you guys do want to comment, if you guys do want to have discussion, things like that, drop some comments down below. Let us know. Let us know, you know, what your thoughts are, what your ideas are, and things like that, as well as any concerns that you may have with the video or any of the topics that we're doing, as well to any topics that we might need to cover, anything that we totally missed that should be covered. But I think we touched on a couple really good stories for this week, and I think it's topics that you guys been following, and if not, great, no worries, we're gonna bring it to you. That's kind of what my job is. I'm Stills121, like I said, with Gamers Initiative. If you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out, because we're trying to get back into this, guys. We're trying to put our, put the pedal to the metal and get this back underway. But hey, let's get this underway. Let's get this going. Let's get going with our first story, and we'll take it from there. Let's go, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, first up on our list for news. Now, you guys have probably seen this in several other articles, as well as other news outlets that are covering this same story. You can probably check them out right here as well, too. All good stories, really good stories as well, too. So please definitely check those out as well, too. But we're going to cover it. We've covered it before. We're talking about Activision Blizzard, especially with our good friend, Mr. Bobby Kotick. And I use the words good friend very, very lightly, guys, because there is no way in chance that I would be friends with this guy. Oh my gosh, seriously, guys, like Activision Blizzard, when things were starting to look up, reports were coming out, things were being brought to light, reports were being made, stuff like that, you thought it was going on the up and up, you thought it was going forward, and then all of a sudden Activision Blizzard decides, hey, we're just gonna knock this this train that's going downhill so fast right out of the park, and we're gonna derail it even more. Right out of the park right there. What I'm talking about, guys, is Activision Blizzard has decided that Mr. Bobby Kotick is going to stay on for one more year for the board of directors. Are you kidding me? Like, seriously, like, WTF? Like, what is wrong with you guys? Now, this is a report that's actually coming from Kotaku, with a recent vote on the proposed first item, deciding whether to keep him on the board or not. This is directly from the report. Item 5.07, submission of matters to a vote of security holders. Ask the entirety of the company, where all 647,887,763 votes were represented in person or by proxy, to approve the nominated board of directors to serve another full one-year term, ending at next year's stockholder meeting. An alarming majority, 533,703,580, voted for the board to remain, with only 62,597,199 opposed and some 2,162,178 abstaining. So that means basically that they have decided that the board is going to remain on. That no changes are going to be remaining. Robert Kotick has been approved to stay on the board of directors until 2023. Awesome freaking job, guys. Literally, a guy that has been enveloped with multiple scandals, not only committing sexual harassment himself, but also knowing and covering it up of multiple sexual harassment scandals. I mean, like, you could not have asked for a more worse person to have on your board of directors, and what many are actually quoting as understanding and promoting this toxic culture throughout Activision Blizzard as well too. You guys nailed it out of the freaking park, guys. I'm so proud of you, Activision Blizzard. Party on, boys. Oh my gosh, literally, guys, this is absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, if things honestly couldn't get any worse, Activision Blizzard has also said that they will carefully consider whether to go ahead with a proposed report into their efforts to address alleged workplace harassment within the organization after 2/3 of attending shareholders voted to approve the suggestion. This vote was non-binding, which means Activision Blizzard doesn't have to actually act on it. The board of directors had also advised shareholders last month not to approve the proposed report. Literally, if things couldn't get any worse after that first report, things just went from like really low, like this is the low, like this is low, to here. Oh, I'm not done yet, guys. We got one more thing we got to report on with this whole terrible story as well to you guys. But literally, it is absolutely horrendous, everything that's going on over there. I mean, you are keeping an individual who has, like I commented, multiple sexual harassment claims, knowingly knew about sexual harassment claims and tried to cover them up, and also promoted toxic culture within Activision Blizzard. What is wrong with you guys? Now, I'm trying to have some positivity here, guys, but like I said, there is one more really bad portion of this entire story. Now, it's actually coming from the people over at Rock Papers Shotgun, who do some absolutely fantastic work, and I've read a lot of their stuff over the many years. But one of their other reports is other outcomes of yesterday's shareholder meeting included around 88% of the shares present approving executive compensation, and around 95% voting against adding an employee representative to Activision Blizzard's board of directors. Basically, what they're saying is that they wanted to have a rep for individuals who are not, of the board of directors, someone that they could actually, that every person, every working individual part of the company had someone that they could, be a part of. They could send a representative up there to get better, fair treatment. And 95% of the board of directors voted to say no. All the representatives, 95% said no. So not only do you keep Bobby Kotick in your board of directors, not only do you consider that you might, continue with the report, and you don't actually have to go through with it because it's non-binding, but as well too is that you don't even have a representative for you up with the top dogs trying to fight for you, trying to do what's best for you. I mean, it honestly feels like individuals of power are never going to get what's coming to them. It really honestly feels like that, and it's really upsetting, and it's really sad because they're not representative well. They're not representative, especially in the culture that they work in, especially that. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Are you guys just as upset about this as I am? Because I'm absolutely furious. I think this is absolutely horrendous, guys. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below as well too. All sources are down in the description as well too below. So if you guys want to go read any of these articles, please check them out down below as well too. Alright guys, we are getting to our second topic here, and we are talking about the Steamdeck, and I'm going to give you guys some good news because that previous segment was pretty bad all around. And when I'm talking about good news is that Valve is actually reporting that the production of the Steamdecks is going to double, that they're hoping. Even Gaston is excited, guys. Can you hear him? He's super excited. He's going to get his Steam Deck. He put in his reservation. He is so excited. And you can put in your reservations for Q3 very shortly. They're actually coming out as of June 27th, so a couple days ago. So if you guys haven't yet, please put in your reservations for your Steam Deck for Q3 because, like I said, production is going to be doubling. Now, it was really great because actually Valve tweeted out on their Steam Deck account some information just basically saying, hello, some great news on the production front. We have just sent the last batch of Q2 emails and we'll start sending Q3 reservation emails on the 30th, says the @OnDeck tweet. Production has picked up, and after today, we'll be shipping more than double the number of Steam Decks every week. So if you guys are super excited about that, I mean, having the ability, the potential to basically play Forza 5, Elden Ring, and so many amazing games from the 90s and the 2000s in your hands. I mean, being able to play Elden Ring, like, holy cow, that is amazing. To be able to go on a plane and play it, to be able to go to a library, to be able to go to a restaurant, whatever you want, and be able to play Elden Ring, Forza 5, and some of these other amazing top-notch games shatters my mind. I mean, the Switch, it's going to do its best to keep up, but the potential power that can come out from the Steam Deck, holy freaking cow, this is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, with 3 different types of Steam Decks coming out, 3 different versions is what I mean to say, ranging in different prices, ranging in different capabilities, as well as different storage types as well too. You guys, if you got that $5 that's just kind of sitting in the couch somewhere or in your back pocket or something like that, slap it down. Come on, throw a pre-order down. If you want the Steam Deck, you got to put a reservation in now, guys. That $5 can be honestly your best friend. So you should spend it. You should use it only if you want to, guys. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not plugging away for them. I'm just saying if you're looking forward to the Steam Deck, I'd put a reservation in now. I really would. Now, that Steam Deck production is going to be doubling for the Q3, and you guys should be looking out for those emails very shortly as well too, guys. Put your reservation in. I'm possibly going to. I don't know. I have a lot of systems, and I don't play like half of them, unfortunately. But that's all right, guys. Let's get to our next topic. Alright guys, let's get down to our last story. Before we talk about some of the new releases that are coming out this week, we are talking about things that are turning 50, guys. Now let's see, when we think about things that are turning 50, we think of McDonald's Quarter Pounder. We think of the Pentagon Papers are actually turning 50. What other thing? Oh, we think about Walt Disney World, the greatest place, what so many people quote as being the greatest place in the entire world, is turning 50. All, important things that have happened in our lives. But what I'm actually talking about for also something that is turning 50 is Atari. Atari, the company itself, is actually turning 50, and they are doing an Atari 50th celebration anniversary awesome package that I'm going to explain very, very shortly. But it's super exciting. It's super, just very cool to see everything that they're trying to put out with this 50th anniversary package. Now, Atari itself actually started June 27th, 1972, which was just a couple days ago. So that was really amazing, and it really was. And being one of the forefront, one of the leaders in video game industry, and kind of getting us to the point of where we are today, it's really interesting that we're able to learn and develop based off of where we came from, based off of where our past is. And that's really great about this entire 50th anniversary celebration package that they're providing. Now, with over 90 playable games to choose from in one $40 package, we can expect great classic and retro titles from 6 hardware platforms. Now, we're talking about the Atari 2600, the 5200, the 7800, the ST, the Jaguar, and the Lynx as well too. All with emulation created by renowned retro revivalist Digital Eclipse. This is the first time Jaguar and Lynx games will be playable on modern consoles. It's really great because with over 90 games that we can actually play during the entire scope of the Atari consoles, that is fantastic. I mean, that's over 90 games that we grew up on, maybe a little bit before my time, because I was born in 19, I'm not going to explain, but it does still allow us to play games that I had never gotten actually a chance to play, because my first system that I had ever gotten was a Nintendo Entertainment System, and I'm super excited, and I'm probably going to be picking this up because I do want to play some of these really fun games. Now, Digital Eclipse is best known for other legacy collections or 30th anniversary collections, and what I'm talking about is Mega Man Legacy Collection, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary, and also the up-and-coming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection. I love that name, guys. That's such a great name. You can be sure that they're going to take proper care, class, and make sure that we have the utmost enjoyment with all of these games as well too. When it comes to emulation or bringing classics back, or doing really any sort of remastering or reimagining, I don't know if there's anybody who does it better than Digital Eclipse, so they were always our first choice. Atari CEO Wade Rawson says, Digital Eclipse president Mike Mika is a savant when it comes to Atari history and gaming history in general, so they always take great care to not just provide the games, but provide a really innovative way to experience them and the history around them. For something as big as the 50th, it was the only studio that we felt could properly capture all of that. Now, not only do we actually get 90 amazing classic retro games, but Digital Eclipse has actually taken the time to give us 6 brand new games paying homage to that time period. Awesome. So freaking cool, and I'm super excited to actually to see what they bring to the table. Now, not only that, but you can also watch over 60 minutes of footage of interviews with classic individuals who created the legacy that we know that video games are today. Now, I'm talking about Pong creator Al Alcorn and Yar's Revenge creator Howard Scott Warsaw. You can learn, you can understand, you can appreciate everything that Atari has brought to the table, and just understand, these amazing figures that are in the video game industry and what it took to get to the point that we are today, to be appreciative of everything that they had done, everything that they fought for, they strived for, to get us to that point. And I mean, yes, it did get us to the point where we did have the crash of the video game industry with ET, but they are the foundation. They are where things started. And if we can learn from our past, if we can understand more about our past and appreciate things like that, it's going to make us better. It's going to make us better individuals. It's going to make us better people overall as well too. And I'm not just talking about video games as well too, guys. I implore you to pick this up. I will be picking it up. I am not in any way plugging for Atari, but I am saying, if you guys want to learn something, if you guys want to understand where we came from with with the video game industry, I definitely implore you to pick up this package. Like I said, $40, guys, with 90 classic retro games, with 6 brand new games that Digital Eclipse has actually created to pay homage to that past. I'm super excited for this. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Are you going to pick this game up or this package up? I totally am, guys. All right, guys, we're going to talk about a couple quick games before we call it wraps. We are talking about F1 22. This actually came out for Xbox Series X, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, with all pretty average reviews as well, too. This is actually coming out July 1st. We did as well, too, get a DLC for Cuphead. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course actually comes out tomorrow at the time of this recording, coming out for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. And as well, too, guys, last but not least, we are talking about Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Now, I know two friends of mine are huge fans of this, and I'm pretty sure that they already have it picked up as well, too. So they are looking forward to this. It is a DLC for the latest Monster Hunter Rise. Came out for PC and Nintendo Switch, coming out tomorrow at the time of this recording, June 30th, guys. If you guys want to pick up those titles, I highly recommend them. They look like a lot of fun, so definitely pick them up, guys. Alright, guys, with that being said, thank you guys so much for just being back for the latest episode of our news channel. We hope we covered some really good topics for you guys today, and we hope we provided some insight into kind of the whole gaming news that's going on right now. Again, if you guys do like what you see, definitely don't forget to hit that sub button, that like button, and that bell button to be notified of any new videos that are coming out. I've been Stubbs121 with Gamers Initiative, and we really appreciate you guys standing by just through this whole transition and stuff like that, just through everything that's going on. We really appreciate it. We want to get back into making these videos for you guys. That's our main goal, is for you guys. Again, if you guys do like what you see, just drop a comment. Just say, hey, you know, we're glad to see you back, or we love this, or even criticism. We will always take good criticism as well, too. We'll take bad criticism as well, but hey, that's all right. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I've been Stubbs121 with Gamers Initiative. We will be sure to catch you guys on the next video. And like we always say, don't forget to be awesome, and don't forget to love, because hell, we could always use it. And I'll be sure to catch you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Have a great day.